Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as usual, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Harakak Wadash. Double honors to the other apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, doing the same and teaching the same. All right, just want to jump into it. This is a World War III update. All right, World War III update. Okay, and the title of this lesson would be it's a quote from Robert Oppenheimer. All right, because he said that I am become death, destroyer of worlds. All right, and before I put the title, I'm gonna make sure put it word for word, that statement by Robert Oppenheimer. All right, that's gonna be the title of the lesson. So this is a World War III update. Let's watch the video by Jeremiah. All right. So Lord willing is edifying.
Well, here we go. North Korea has blown up the last of the roads and railways to South Korea, prompting South Korean military to shoot back at North Korean soldiers that were coming near their border. What can I say? Here goes your World War III news. Here's another video as well. Pretty wild, man. North Korea is not playing. As we now have Russia coming to North Korea's aid, accusing South Korea of flagrant violation of North Korea's sovereignty with drones, telling South Korea to take Pyongyang's warnings very seriously and stop escalating the situation on the peninsula with reckless, provocative campaign, which could escalate tensions fraught with real armed incidents. Wow, that treaty that they signed seemed to be coming in handy. Looks like Russia really got North Korea's back. Russia's also forming a battalion of North Korean soldiers due to severe manpower shortages. Of course, this is a Ukrainian article, so I don't think it's a manpower shortage because they just announced that they were about to put their military up to like 2.3 million. But I do know those troops ain't for Ukraine. Those troops are for NATO. I think this is more of a partner coming to help another partner. They did sign that mutual defense treaty. So Russia said they would send troops to help North Korea in the event of a war and all military means. And North Korea said they would do the same thing for Russia. So as I said before, this is North Korea basically joining the war with Ukraine. Once they really start fighting, this is technically a declaration of war. Because we also have another Ukrainian source that's saying Russia is advancing in 3 different regions. So which one is it, Ukraine? Are they advancing or are they weakening? Kim Jong-un is holding a security meeting to discuss military response to alleged South Korean drone infiltration. This coming as South Korea fired shots at the border. They were shooting at troops at the border, but it was because the troops were trying to go through the demilitarization line. Now, when they say this new NATO chief is not backing down the shit Russia says, this dude is kind of worse than Stalinberg. He literally told Russia they will not intimidate him and NATO will not bow to Russia's threats. This is in response to the Russian threats of using a nuke if Ukraine end up using NATO weapons, like long-range weapons, on their territory. Now, they are meeting today to see what kind of assistance they can give to Ukraine and what they can do to change the battlefield. So as NATO is running their military drills near Russia, well, I should say their nuclear drills, Dmitry Medvedev has made a statement on this once again, pretty much saying that Russia is at war with the West, but more specifically, that Russia was embroiled in a full-scale war with the United States. Believe it or not, but it seems like Germany seems to think the same thing, that they're at a war with Russia already. Like it or not, we're in a direct confrontation with Russia. This was said by Germany's foreign intelligence chief, saying that Russia will likely be capable of launching an attack on NATO countries by 2030. By 2030, so that means anytime between now and 2030. But then he said they are stepping up efforts to disrupt Ukraine's Western supporters, such as Germany, through sabotage. Whether we like it or not, we are in a direct confrontation with Russia. And he's also saying that a military clash with NATO was becoming an option for Russia. Finally, the truth comes out, huh? Now they want to admit that we're at war with Russia. Like, come on, bro. I've been saying this shit. The United States is warning that any attempt to kill Donald Trump will be an act of war from Iran. Gallant is saying that response to Iran will be coming soon and will be precise and deadly. The United States anti-missile system began arriving in Israel. Netanyahu signaled some restraint on Iran. Actually, it was being reported that he secretly told them that he wasn't going to do anything to Iran's nuclear and oil facilities, but then he made a statement yesterday that kind of changed that. He's listening to his American buddies, but at the end of the day, they're going to do what's best for their national security. Pretty well. But anyways, if you made it this far, you are a true supporter. More news next.
All right. Call her Allah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah for that. Okay. all roads lead to prophecy. Prophecy has to be fulfilled. The scriptures cannot be broken. All right. They can't be broken. All right. It don't matter how hard people pray for, that World War III don't happen. These Christians, they can pray as hard as they can. All right, that shit ain't gonna work. Okay, because the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah wants World War III. Okay, that's how the Lord is gonna judge all these nations at once. Okay. All right, so this Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. All right, the smiths are these these mad scientists, all right, and mainly Robert Oppenheimer, all right, mainly Robert Oppenheimer, okay, in which he had help, all right, but he was the first, all right, to create the atomic bomb, okay, and he the quote which he quoted is going to be the title of this lesson, all right, because Robert Oppenheimer said, I am become death, the destroyer of worlds, okay. So the Lord creates these mad scientists, these men, all right. He put it in the hearts of these men to create weapons of mass destruction, okay. All right. So it says, the coals in the fire, that blow off the coals in the fire, that's your missiles, your ICBM missiles, all right, weapons of mass destruction, nuclear missiles, okay. All right, because since the atomic bomb, Esau, all right, has been, basically upgrading, okay, upgrading the weapons of mass destruction, leading all the way up to these nuclear missiles, all right. So it says, and they bring forth an instrument for his work, and I have created a waster to destroy it. Right. So the Lord, all credit go to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Okay, and only the elect can see that. All right, only the elect have the spiritual eyesight to see that the Lord is behind all this. Okay. The rest of the world, they refuse to believe that. Especially Christians. God wouldn't do that. Y'all lying on God. God wouldn't cause World War III. Shit is all in the scriptures. All right, so it's a blessing to have this truth because we can see. All right, the Lord sups with us. And we're able to understand the Lord and His will. All right. So let me see. All right, that waster to destroy is those nuclear missiles. Okay. So World War III will happen, and it will go nuclear, and there's nothing nobody can do about it. It's going to continue to escalate. All right. Why? Because the Lord is causing it. Let me get that in Proverbs. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. All right. So yeah, the Lord put put it in the minds of these rulers, to go to war. All right. The Lord, the one put it in the minds of these mad scientists. All right, and mainly focus on Robert Oppenheimer. Okay, to create these weapons of mass destruction. All right. So that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, it came from on high. It came from the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Okay, that's how these devils was able to create these weapons of mass destruction. All right, the Lord blessed them with the sword. They're great at killing. They're great at war. All right, and they created that glittering sword, which is that nuclear missile. All right. So Esau, the so-called white man, literally created a weapon that's going to take him down out of power. Okay. With the host of the angels as well. All right, on these chariots, so-called UFOs, because they're going to be. That's another form of fire, because these so-called UFOs, they're going to be shooting lasers, all right, and killing people, okay? And that's another reason why people are going to be amazed at the elect getting saved by these chariots of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, all right, these so-called UFOs, and they're going to be amazed and like, damn, like, what's so special about him? Why is not killing him? But let's continue. I'm gonna just read 22. Keep it short and sweet. All right, this Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Okay, and that's all you hear. War update every day. War update. World War III update. News. Okay. So destruction. That's all that lies in the future of Babylon, the Great America. All right. And the whole power structure. The NATO and the EU. All right. All of this is about to be brought down by the Lord. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna end it on this one. All right, this Joel chapter 3 and 9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, these nations, heathenistic nations. All right, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up." Okay. And that's what's happening. All right, all these nations, all right, they're preparing for war. Okay, everybody's gearing up for war, for the Third World War. All right, which the Lord is working on the minds of these modern day kings, presidents, rulers. All right, the Lord is working on their minds and causing them to go to war. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. All right. Want to end it and give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah Bahasham Harakak. Double honors to the old apostles, great millstone, ruling and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord doing the same and teaching the same. Shalom.